Killings, Jorge Estrada, and more, all a part of the big NWA 54th anniversary show in Corpus Christi, Texas, for NWA Southwest promoter Ken Taylor. Go online to nwawrestling.com for more information, and also don't forget to check out nwatna.com. You'll find the latest news and views on the National Wrestling Alliance. But now let's send it to the ring. We've got more total non-stop action. It's yours, JB.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a four-way dance. Iron Man rules with a 15-minute time limit. All four men in the ring at the same time. The man with the most pinfalls after the 15-minute time limit will be declared the winner. Already in the ring from Johnson City, Tennessee, this is Kid Cash.
Well, the consensus opinion is that AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn, and Low-Ki have been the three standouts in the X Division.
Opponent number two.
Kid Cash at number
from
4.
Italy. This is Tony Mamaluke.
That's 12 weeks since we've seen Tony Mamaluke on TNA. Remember that great six-man X Division elimination matchup back in July?
Greatest man, one of the greatest matches I ever seen, Mike.
Great to have Tony Mamaluke back here in the X Division.
I'll tell you what, folks.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 208 pounds, Ace Steel.
Well, a prime example of the open door policy at NWA TNA, the story behind Ace Steel. We saw him several weeks back in a tag team matchup, and now this is his opportunity to prove himself in singles competition with the X Division star.
And introducing competitor number 4 from Brooklyn, New York, this is Low-Ki.
Now, since losing that very hard-fought number 1 contenders match to AJ Styles 2 weeks ago here on TNA, Low-Ki was moved down towards the bottom of the X Division rankings here in the NWA. This is his chance, not only to climb back up that ladder of the top contenders, but to move right back into the title picture. Four-way dance, all four men in the ring at the same time. Iron Man rules, which means in this 15-minute time limit matchup, it's the wrestler that scores the most pins that will be the winner of this match.
Michael and I are going to have time keeping score here. I can tell you that right now. Look at the talent out there. This is good. Hold on to your... Fasten your seatbelts. Hold on to the rail. Fasten your seatbelts because you're going to be in for a ride.
Oh, check this out. You know, I invited Mortimer out here. Can you believe that? Mortimer Plumtree.
Well, maybe you'll explain what's been going on.
Well, great. I'm glad that he decided to join us. Yeah, I invited Morty out here. I didn't know exactly what match that you were going to come out and join us. You know, but we've seen you here over the course of the past 2 weeks, and I don't think it's any coincidence that every time that we saw you scouting competition, looking at the wrestlers, it was X Division competitors.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I appreciate the kind invitation to come out here tonight and share some insight over what it is I'm doing out here. As you mentioned, I am out here scouting the X Division talent. Pure and simple.
That's it?
Well, you know, for the first few weeks, let's be honest, I was hell-bent on revenge. I was having
I remember that.
I was having a little fun to try to get some revenge on some people from my past, but we have realized now...
Oh, man.
We have realized.
Well, the Plumtree family have realized that my efforts should be much more centered on the task at hand. Let's look at some options, investments. Let's look at the hottest thing in wrestling today, the X Division.
Well, I agree with you there, that's for sure. But look at this.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And now you see my point, exactly.
Kid Cash springing off the top with the dropkick, breaking up the three-way submission. We saw the clock, the countdown in the corner of the screen. Again, keep in mind, 15-minute time limit in this Iron Man matchup. Winner of the most falls is the winner of the Iron Man X Division match.
And this is why it's so exciting. All across America, they are watching the X Division. All across the world to see these top talents. Look, It's incredible what they're doing out there.
Kid Cash, the master of the Hurricane Rana, is able to connect with one, and a second on Loki.
Look at this action.
I mean, come on, you can tell us. They're going to go for a third on Ace Steel and took him down.
Absolutely.
Narrow it down for us. Who have you been scouting? I mean, yes, you've been scouting the whole X division.
Sure,
There has to be somebody that you have your eye on, or do you possibly have your sights set already on one individual?
Well, I have had the pleasure of sitting down with several of these talents to talk to them about what their goals are in NWA TNA. I've sat down with Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn and I go way back. It hasn't always been a pleasant relationship. Nonetheless, it would behoove me to look. I respect his talents. I respect his skills in the ring. It behooves me to look into a possible investment with Jerry Lynn. Low key, another one.
No question there. You're talking about the cream of the crop here in the NWA TNA as we see, well, Ace Steel and Loki fighting it out on the floor before Kid Cash goes airborne. Springboard off the top, crashing into both men on the floor.
Kid Cash has been unbelievable in this match right from the start, Mike.
Yeah, we talked earlier. Wait a minute.
No, woke up.
Tony Mamalu up on top. Look out below.
That is the X Division, America.
These are pure athletes that day in and day out put their whole beings on the line for the glory of the X Division.
What can you offer one of these X Divisions?
What can I offer? A person doesn't even have to worry about travel. A person doesn't have to worry about their limousine being there on time. A person doesn't have to worry about the mundane day-to-day tasks. Oh!
See that? Both Loki and Kid Cash with springboards from both sides of the ring. Is there any way we can take another look at that? You asked for it. You got it. NWA TNA fans.
That is the greatest. Oh my God.
Ace Steel, look at this double pin. Who?
It's incredible.
Ace Steel and Tony Mamalu and Ace Steel, one win each.
This is absolutely where it's at. I mean, you have to bank your money on this right here every day.
Check this out, Morton. You see the leg drop there by Tony Mamalu. He goes for the cover. Ace Steel goes for the cover on Loki. And they are both up with one pinfall here in this Iron Man matchup. Again, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, in this 15-minute match, whoever scores the most pins wins the Iron Man match. Ace won, Tony won, Loki and Kid Cash still shut out.
You know what these guys got to realize, though, Mike? They don't have time to hesitate. If they get somebody down and can get the pin, they got to do it right there because we're on a time constraint and time is running out.
Oh, Mamalu went for the tornado DDT out of the corner.
Steel's got it.
Walked right into Ace Steel, who goes for the cover, and that basement drop kick by Kid Cash breaks up the pin.
And it's a good move by Cash because he doesn't want Steel to take too big of a lead.
Absolutely. He prevented Ace Steel from gaining his second pinfall, which would put him up with 2 pins in this match.
These are smart athletes in here. They are smart. They know exactly where they are in that ring at all times. They've got to know.
That's all about the X Division, the No Limit X Division in NWA TNA. Pump handle by Kid Cash. Takes Mamalu up into the air, drives him down to the canvas, and then comes off the ropes, dropping right down on him.
These are 4 of the most impressive athletes I've ever seen, and a lot of people are getting to see Ace Steel and Tony Mamalu maybe for the first time. We've got to see him a couple. But what great talents we're looking at here, Mike and Mortimer.
I'll share with you something. I did have a very nice sit-down conversation with AJ Styles. Things went very well.
AJ Styles?
Well, of course. I have to talk to everybody in the X Division. I'm not just going to make a flippant, decision without looking into the soul of a man to see what it is he wants, what are his goals, what are his dreams and aspirations. I need to know that. What can I do to help a man along?
Mortimer Plumtree put even more attention on the revolutionary X Division here in the NWA TNA.
Time is running out. Right now it's Steel and Mamalu. Each have got 1 pin.
Is there any way we can get an update on the time left in this matchup? The exchange of chops, thank you. Under 8 minutes and counting. And again, keep in mind, Ace Steel 1 fall, Tony Mamalu 1 fall. As we approach the halfway mark in this Iron Man match.
Man!
Kid Cash, cover!
1,
with 1 win.
We've got a three-way tie going right now.
Right, everyone but Low-Key has scored a pinfall in this matchup.
That is unusual at this point in the game.
Oh, here he comes. The Dragon. Oh, baby.
Went for the title crush. Cut him with the cartwheel kick. Doubled him over with a boot to the midsection. Gonna take him up. Oh, he went for the key crusher. It's blocked. He went for the key crusher 99, and Steele fought it off.
Something else is going on right now is Cash and Mamaluke.
Hey, Steele, he's got him up. He was going for that twist of Kane move. It was blocked by Low-Key.
Cash and Mamaluke got to get back in the ring. They cannot score outside of the ring. They've got to get back into the ring.
Bodies flying all over ringside, but meanwhile, in the ring, Ace Steele.
Oh, look at
The arm breaker. He's got the arm bar submission.
Low-Key has won. Ace Steele submitted.
Oh, Low-Key is now a four-way
It
tie.
is now tied 4 ways, each man with 1 victory.
Can you believe this? Can you believe the cardiovascular conditioning they have to, the very toning they have to do of their bodies to withstand the punishment?
We go under 6.5 minutes as Mamaluke has Kid Cash right out here on the broadcast table. Look out!
Here it is. Whoa!
He threw him from off the table down on the floor. Kid Cash just sent Tony Mamaluke down on the floor.
Mamaluke is holding his arm in sheer pain. Cash can hardly get his breath. And Ace Steele.
Another look.
Here it is.
Look out! Oh, you could break an arm. You could separate a shoulder.
We may have the second severe injury of the night here after what happened to Jerry Lynn. This is the...
And again, we will update you as soon as we know something on the Jerry Lynn situation.
Right, both that situation and what we're going to do with the scheduled ladder match where Lynn was supposed to face AJ Styles later.
Right now, we are looking at still a four-way tie. Mamaluke finally getting back to the ring. You've got to realize it'll do you no good out there outside the ring.
Whoa! Did you see that? Low-Key went for the leapfrog.
Oh, he's hurt.
Low-Key hurt his ankle. I don't think it's any surprise to anyone that Low-Key hurt that ankle several weeks ago. And he's on a tour of
man.
He hurt that ankle on a tour of Japan. He's been fighting through the pain, but when he went for the leapfrog in the ring as we go under 5 minutes, he crashed down with all of his weight on that previously injured ankle.
Oh, he's doing it again. Now, some people might think it's a sport you like. Some people just say you're doing what you got to do to win.
Well, smart strategy by Ace Steele.
Call it what it is.
Now, recognizing the fact that Low-Key is hurt, in severe pain, he staked out that leg. He staked out the ankle on the bottom rope and then crashed down to it with all his weight. Quick roll-up by Cash.
There it is.
2
He
count.
fought it off.
You know, it's unfortunate anytime anyone suffers a severe injury, especially in the ring.
Oh, the time is, where are we at now? 4 minutes? 3 minutes? We're going to be somewhere there.
As you pointed out, you've got to keep on him.
Low-Key fighting through the pain.
Look at him.
Roll-up. No.
He's not letting the pain stop him. He keeps moving.
That's the kind of athlete Low-Key is, the determination that Low-Key has.
Incredible.
But what a disadvantage that is right now.
Kid Cash, powerbomb, roll-up, 1, 2. No, kick out by Mamaluke. Again as we go under 4 minutes. Tied, 1 pin apiece, 1 fall apiece.
Oh, look at Ace Steele just working on the left ankle. Look at that. And at the other end, Mamaluke and Cash, if one of those can score a quick pin bite, they can steal this match over here on this side.
It's all about strategy now.
Cash is trying.
Low-Key in trouble. Pinned in the corner.
Oh.
Mamaluke come out. He just northern lights him and almost got the pin on Ace Steele. Now Mamaluke turns his attention to the injured Low-Key, who's whooped in the corner.
When this match first started, here's one. No. When this match first
Covered by
started.
Mamaluke.